late today. I started 4 minutes late intentionally, giving people extra time to get here. And then we can get started. Who's on? Say hi to me. Say hi. Let me know who's on, who I'm here with. Let's say hi. Let's welcome each other. Thank you for joining me. I'm really, really glad you're here. I'm grateful that you're here. Whether you're joining this for yourself or you're joining this for your family, I'm glad everybody's here. Who's on? Say hello. Hi, Miss Helen. Hi, Miss Helen. Thank you for joining me live. I appreciate you joining. My hands are so dry today. And I did lotion. I guess the lotion didn't want to lotion it. Anyways, all right. So let's get started. In interest of time for everybody else that got here early, I want to give you, good time. All right. So good morning. Welcome to this week's Health Talk with Dr. Mutiat. I am so grateful that you're here. I am so glad that you're here. Whether you're joining this live video for yourself or for your family members, your aunts, your moms, I am glad, or maybe you just want to learn. I'm glad you've joined me. All right. So for people that don't know me, my name is Dr. Mutiat. I am a doctorally prepared nurse practitioner. My goal for doing this is to make healthcare information accessible to all. I don't charge you anything. All I ask is that you share this video with your loved one, your liked one. I am on Facebook. I am on Instagram, barely. And these videos are also posted to, hey, Laura. Hey, Laura. Nice to see you here. Miss Modukwe, thank you for joining. All I ask is that you share this video so everybody can learn. Don't keep me, all right? I do this so everybody can learn. So please share it and, let's get started. All right. So before I also do a little spiel before I get started. Is like, this is not an end all be all. This is not a substitute for healthcare. Any information you hear here is basically that: healthcare education, healthcare information. If anything I say sounds about you, or if you like, oh, I may know your story, I am not telling your story personally. This is the aggregate of my experience of 20 years of practicing in healthcare. If anything I say here has, resonates with you and you want to discuss further, please follow up with your own primary doctor, follow up with your specialist as needed, and we will take it from there. Should you have any questions, please feel free to enter my inbox. All I ask is get to the point. Let's get it started. All right. So menopause. All right. A lot of people, okay, before I even get started, when I say menopause, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? What is the first thing you think of when you hear menopause? I'm reading the comments. I want to hear what you hear, or I want to hear what you know. What do you know about menopause? Just tell me what comes to your head. You hear menopause? What is it? First thing that comes to your head. Let me know. Okay. While we're doing that, while I'm waiting for topic, I wanted to explain to you that menopause is a natural transition. All women, all biologically born women will experience menopause at some point in their life. It is a natural transition. It will happen to you. It can come with some challenges that leaves many women unprepared and underprepared, because it's something we don't talk about a lot. A lot of women attribute menopause to shame, to themselves, like, oh, I've passed my fertile years, I've passed my, woman year. You never stop being a woman. You never stop being a woman when you go to menopause. So a lot of our parents, a lot of our aunts are not talking about menopause, which leaves when we get there, we don't know what's happening. So this is why this topic is important. All right. We are going to, on this topic today, we are going to discuss what it is. We're going to separate some facts from fictions. I'm going to explain how, as a woman, you can cope with this. You can help the woman in your life going through the change. They call it the change. How you can help that woman that's going through the change deal with the situation. All right. Vicey. Oh, Laura, thank you. I need to disqualify you, Laura. I need to disqualify you because you're a healthcare professional, but still, I'll allow it. All right. High hormones, hot flashes, old age in women, stopping of menses. I like this. I'm liking what I hear. So that's everything. The first thing when most people hear, menopause is old woman age or old age of women. I don't like that term. There's nothing like old woman age. It's giving, using the Gen Z language or whatever gen we are in right now. It's giving shame. There's nothing to be shameful about for going through menopause. You are a woman. It is part of life. It's like you starting your period, and then it's when your period stops. Starting your period is not shameful. Stopping your period is not shameful. All right. Some women actually attribute it to freedom. Like they don't have to worry about buying. They don't have to worry about buying pads. They don't have to worry about period pains. They don't have to worry about a whole lot of things. It depends on how you look at it. And I want all women listening to me to look at menopause positively. I don't want you to look at it negatively. I don't want you to it's not shameful. Hear me and hear me well. Menopause is not shameful. It's a natural transition. It will happen. There's nobody, if anybody shames you in menopause, tell them you're going to get there. If you're not there. So there's nothing about shameful. There's nothing about shame with it. Take away shame from menopause. That's my little, soapbox for today. All right. So hot flashes, we talked about it. New birth of woman. I love it, Laura. I love that. New birth of womanhood. It is a new aspect. It's a new transition. It's a new step into your womanism, womanhood. It's a new step. Look at it positively. That's how I want us to look at this. Take away the negative aspect. Positivity only. All right. Marking the end of reproduction. Yes. Unfortunately, it marks the end of reproduction. But for some women, they stopped reproducing a long time ago. Like they stopped reproducing in their 30s, like early. They don't want to reproduce anymore. So marking the end of reproduction, biological. Let's put it that way. Biological reproduction. All right. So what is menopause? Let's define it. What is menopause? All right. Menopause medically is when a woman stops, hasn't had her period in 12 consecutive months. It has to be a full 12 months. It's not you have it in January, you don't have it in March, you don't have it in April, you have it in June, has to be none in January, from January to December. It has to be 12 consecutive months. That's when it's fully termed menopause. It's a natural biological process. I'll keep saying these words and I want you to hear me well. I want it to sink into your being as a woman that it is a natural. There's nothing you can do to delay it. There's nothing you can do there's something you can do to bring it forward. But it's a biological, natural aspect that all biologically born women will go through. Okay? All right. Now, there are different stages of menopause. All right. Hi, Auntie Wiba. That's my auntie, Janet. Nice. They're so options. We will get there. Laura, thank you for using age 50. We will get there. All right. So there are stages of menopause. We have perimenopause. When you hear anything peri in healthcare, it means around. Peri, P-E-R-I. Perimenopause means around menopause. We have menopause itself, and then we have postmenopause. Perimenopause, menopause, and postmenopause. Those are the three stages of menopause. Perimenopause means you are getting to the menopausal age. All right. It's like the year or the years that you start having symptoms. You start having irregular periods. You start having hot flashes. You start having mood swings. You're getting near to your menopausal period. So that's years. Every woman is different. I know some people that actually started their perimenopause in 30s. I know some that started in the 40s. And I know some that started in the 50s. Each woman, each biology is different. Each person, each body is different. When you're going to start your own perimenopausal age, you don't know. It is when your body is ready. All right. Menopause, it is the official milestone where your periods stop completely. Remember, I said 12 months. 12 months. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 months of no period. That's menopause. Post-menopause is the phase. That's the word. The new phase after menopause, where you have your freedom of no period. Your freedom. All right. But also keep in mind that this time you also have to be cognizant. You have to be careful because you may have, what happens in menopause is your body stops producing estrogen, progesterone, all those hormones kind of go down, but they are also protective. You may have heart issues. You may have bone issues. So these are when these things may start to rear up. All right. So if you're a postmenopausal woman or a woman that's around menopause, you need to be friends with your primary doctor. We need to make sure you're getting your cardiac exams done. We make sure we're getting your bone scan done. We normally do bone scans at age 50 and up. So exercise. Anyways, let me not just get ahead of myself. So we've talked about perimenopausal. That is when you start having irregular periods. That's when you have hot flashes. You start to have mood changes. Menopause is when your period stops completely. Postmenopause is after the menopausal time, where you may be at risk for heart disease, higher risk, not even at risk, higher risk of heart disease or bone disease and, bone health. So please be careful. All right. So the average age where a woman reaches menopause is 51 years old. Not to say you may not get to menopause earlier, or not to say you may not get to menopause later. And not also women, you can't still get pregnant. I've read stories of women who thought they were menopausal with all the symptoms, because they almost kind of mimic each other. If you're not a healthcare professional, you can't tell. So these women think they are going through menopause, they've not had their period, all that good stuff. Auntie was pregnant. You can't still be pregnant. It is very, very possible for you to be pregnant in your late 40s, early 50s. I've heard as high as 60s. But again, be careful if you're perimenopausal. Don't say, oh, because, I'm not going to get pregnant. You will still get pregnant. It is still possible. I know women that have gotten pregnant in the late 40s, early 50s. Very possible. Yes. All right. Now, what happens during, like I was trying to allude to earlier, during menopause, or during the whole menopause time, the phase, is your estrogen and your progesterone, the women hormones deplete. And like I said, these hormones, although they're mostly women hormones, they mostly, work in the reproductive system, they actually are cardioprotective and bone protective, osteoprotective. So they protect your heart and they protect your bones. However, when you don't have these hormones anymore, you're kind of like left high and dry. So this is when you also have to make sure you follow up with your doctor. All right. So what are the common myths about menopause? What is out there about menopause? All right. Menopause. Let's do a true or false, because I want to make sure you guys are paying attention to me and you're engaging with this video. Okay. Menopause always starts at age 50. Let me know. True or false? I'm listening. Yes. Okay. Chiku. Oops, babies. As usual, water, warm water. I love warm water. I'm always drinking warm water. All right, true or false? Menopause always begins at age 50. Let me know. True or false? Are you serious? Pregnant at 40? Yeah, you can get pregnant at 40. I'm 40 something. I've not had children yet. I still plan on getting pregnant. So yeah, you can still have children at 40. Yes. All right. I see Miss Khadija, false. Good. Oge, false. Yes. Laura, false. All right. Maureen, false. Yes, it is not true. Menopause does not always start at 40. In nursing school, they used to do this to us. Like they would tell you, they'll give us questions and the answer would be only, always. There's nothing ever certain with the body. There's nothing always certain with the body. So you can never say only, or you can never say always, and you can never say never. So if you're a nursing student, keep that at the back of your mind when you are taking exams. And then you see always, never, only, descriptive terms like that. No, that's true. All right. Next question. Menopause means this is the end of your vitality, of your end of your womanhood. Menopause means that. True or false? Let me know. True or false? Yes, we have to look for the keywords. Yes, Laura, we went through this. Yes. All right. Menopause always means the end of the vitality. True or false? Yes, Laura, no. Hi, Glory, welcome. False. All right. I'm listening, ladies and gentlemen, who's on here. I'm waiting for the answer. Miss Falake, yes, false. All right, I'm waiting for your answers. False. Good. It does not mean the end of your womanhood. You are always a woman. You will always be a woman. Nothing takes away your womanhood. Nothing. You're a woman. You just you're just menopausal, but you're still a woman. You're a woman. Maintain the positivity. I'm listening and I'm enjoying the new look. And thank you. I'm working on it. All right. Okay. Now, all women, if you're a nursing student, what did I do there? All women, all right, have severe symptoms of menopause. True or false? All women have severe symptoms of menopause. True or false? Is that true? Is that false? Laura, thank you. False. All right. Not all women. Some women are lucky. I'm envious because some women never had period pains in their lives. And those will be the same lucky ones that don't have like all these hot flashes and stuff. Knowing me and knowing what I've gone through with my reproductive health, oh, I'm dreading menopause because I will be hot. It's getting hot. That'll be my theme song. It's getting hot in here. I have a feeling I'm going to be like that. So I'm just going to be having a theme song. If you see me, it's getting hot, hot. That will be me. I have a feeling. So I am getting ready. This house is going to be ice solid. All right. Not all women have severe symptoms. Some people have no symptoms at all. They're lucky. They have nothing. And some women do experience a lot. They experience the hot flashes. And we're going to discuss later how you can handle some of the symptoms as women. All right. Okay. All right. Another thing. Weight gain is inevitable during menopause. Weight gain is inevitable during menopause. What I'm essentially asking is, do you think every woman that goes through menopause will gain weight? Like, do you think so? Yes or no? Hi, Miss Tonya. Thank you. All right. Questions. Answer my questions. True or false? Do all women that go through menopause gain weight? I'm listening. Miss Khadija, false. Most women, okay? It may not be most women. We don't know the actual amount of women that actually have symptoms during menopause. We can't say for a definite fact. But what we can say is some. That's the easiest way to put it. Because if you say most women, you're saying out of 10, most is like 8. We don't know that for a fact. So we say some women gain weight, but not all women gain weight, and not all women have symptoms during their menopausal period. Now, let me not jump ahead of myself. I will get there. Okay. So now we're going to talk about how to thrive through menopause. How to thrive. And I'm going to say your preparation starts now. As in today, it is 1:19. In Houston time is 11:21 a.m. Your preparation for menopause starts now. I know. Dr. Mutiat, what should I do? Number one, I always say this. Who can guess it? I always say one thing we need to do. Actually, two things I always talk about. Two things. Who can guess it? Your menopause training, your menopause thriving starts now. We need to start exercising. Bone sparing exercises. You need to start lifting weights. You need to start exercising because that's what's going to protect your bones. We are starting, Mr. Midai, we're starting now. So this is what can one do you cannot avoid the symptoms, man. See, this is why you need to come early. You need to be here 6 p.m. Nigerian time, 11 a.m. Texas time. We talk about it. All right. I always say, know your body. Yes. Laura, diet, exercise. Yes. You cannot avoid any of the symptoms. When it happens, it happens. There's nothing you can do about it, but you can manage it. And that's what we're going to talk about now. You need to exercise. You need to lift weights. And that's one of the reasons I ramped up my exercise, because I'm like, Muti, you're about to be in your mid-40s. And I'm looking fab as usual. But seriously, I'm about to be in my mid-40s. I need to start lifting weights. The lifting weights, yes, the side effect of it is I'm losing weight. But what I'm using it for, the cocoa of the matter is my bones need to be sturdy. My bones needs to be strong. This is why you need to start exercising now. You need to protect your bones. Remember I told you estrogen and progesterone, they have heart protective duties and they have bone protective duties. When you don't have those anymore, you have to do it somehow. So if you start now, there's not much for you to do in the future. So you need to start exercising for your heart. I walk for my heart. You need to start doing cardio for your heart. I lift weight for my bones. That's why you do that. Okay. You need to exercise. You need to eat a good, healthy diet, especially when you are in the perimenopausal, postmenopausal, or menopausal period. Your diet has to include calcium and vitamin D. When you go for your physical this year, you need to ask your doctor to check your vitamin D level. Ask them to check your vitamin D level. And based on that, you might know if you need supplementation. So if you do that, you start your supplementation, you start to eat healthy, you start to exercise. You are, what's the word I'm looking for? Positioning yourself. Thank you. You're positioning yourself towards being ready to deal with menopause. All right. Unfortunately, no, let me not say that. Let's keep going. So we've talked about practical tips. You know me, I always give you practical tips. I won't give you nonsense tips. All right. Number one, eat a diet high of calcium. And you may also need to start taking calcium with vitamin D supplementation. Calcium with vitamin D supplementation. I think it is 1,000 units of 1,000 calcium and 1,000 calcium and 600. But whatever Citrical is, I know I shouldn't be mentioning brand names, but I like Citrical. So just follow the instructions on that. At least minimum of 1,000 units of vitamin D daily. And Citrical, I think is 600, 1,200 milligrams and 1,000, something like that. Just make sure you are vitamin D, calcium, exercise, lift weights. Lifting weight does not make you bulky. Do I look bulky to you? Do I look bulky? See, we're not going to look at this side of my stuff. Just don't look up there. See, do I look bulky? No. Lifting weight does not make you bulky. It just maintains your bone. All right. Eat well, exercise. And then next thing, sleep. We talked about this the last time. None of that, oh, I'll sleep when I die. Unless you want to die, then go ahead, don't sleep. Because this is when your body repairs itself. So you need to sleep minimum 7 to 8 hours a day. I sleep early. I go to bed. I'm in bed at 9 p.m. Ain't no shame in my game because I'm up at 5 a.m. and I work out at 5 a.m. So for 8 hours, I need to be in bed by 9 p.m. Like the other day, a friend of mine called me early, like 8 p.m. She's like, I know if I don't call you now, I'm not going to catch you later on. Because I needed to discuss something with you. She knows I go to bed early. I'm in bed. I'm knocked out. At 9:10, find me at 9:10. You won't find me. I'm out. So you need to sleep. You need to clean up your sleep hygiene. You need to put yourself through sleep training. You need a minimum of 7 to 8 hours of sleep daily, every single day. Even on the weekends, I'm in bed. Maybe late 10 o'clock. If there's a party, maybe 11. But if I go to bed at 11, I sleep to 7. I try to make that 8 hours count. You gotta sleep. So I've said 3 things. Eat a good diet with calcium and vitamin D. Exercise, lift weights, walk, do cardio. Sleep hygiene. Now, for ladies that may have night sweats, you need to keep your house cool at all times. It's practical. To be honest, there's no medication that will stop the night sweats. No, we can try, but it won't be 100%. So you have to have practical. I have friends that, where I used to work, I have friends that will have fan. They will sit right under the AC vent and they'll have fans directly at them. And you can see when they hot flash, especially when they're Caucasian, you can see them turn red immediately. And me too, I'll just divert whatever I have. Most of the time it's heater. So I just, do what I can, fan them a little bit because the heat comes from inside, it's not outside. So you got to make sure your house is cool at all times. Keep cold water around you, something to dab you, do what you can. All right. Stress management, exercise, yoga, whatever you need to do all that. Do we need a session of sleep? We need a session of sleep patterns. Okay, I can work on that for you. You need to start doing the weightlifting. It is a must. Is it a must? It is a must. It is a must. It is a must. The only exercise that will keep your bones strong is weightlifting. And I'm not telling you to go and start lifting 10,000 pounds. Or start with 2 pounds, 3 pounds, 4 pounds, 8 pounds, 10 pounds. As much, little, start little. Half of you guys cannot lift 2 pounds and do exercise with it. I am not lying. If I say, oh yeah, I give you 2 pounds. Now I have 2 pounds at home. If I give you 2 pounds and I say, oh yeah, do bicep curls. All of you tired with that by number 3 curl. You will get tired because you can't do repetitive bicep curls with 2 or 3 pounds. You need to do it. 2 or 3 pounds. I'm not asking you to go and carry 10,000 pounds. Start with 2, 3 pounds, 4 pounds, 5 pounds. When I turned 40, when people were asking me, what did they want? What did I want for my birthday? I asked them for weights. What did I get myself for Christmas? Go look on my personal page. What did I get myself for Christmas this year? Weights. because I am outgrowing my own weight. I've outgrown my weight. My 8 pounds, I'm like, I'm able to do that. So it's time to grow. I bought like 40,000, like a 40-pound weight so I can be able to. Does hot flashes stop? Or it should stop. It should stop after a while. But for some people, unfortunately, it doesn't. Hi, mommy. My mommy is on here. Hi, mommy. Yes, I am a mama's girl. I know I'm a mama's girl. Hi, mommy. I see my mommy. Yes. All right. We need progressive weightlifting. Yes. Does genetics have a part to play with this? Nope. You are a woman, you will go through menopause. Nothing genetics has to do with. Nope. All right. Nice sweats are your Achilles heels. Duvet on and yes. If you also can have a personal fan, like you can attach it to the head of your bed, so you are just getting your own fan. You don't have to share, and crack a window on your side. Crack a window on your side, especially this. I know a lot of people going through menopause in like the Western world are loving this season. It's cold. Like I have friends that will be like, oh my, it's so cold. This is their weather. Summer, they cry, but winter, they love winter. So crack a window on their side. They put a fan in it, and it's just blowing cold air at them always. So just kind of keep them cool. All right. Okay. All right. When to seek medical support? Like I said, there are some medications, and each woman is different. You'll have to discuss this with your own primary doctor on whether you need medications. There's some women that the hot flashes, the symptom of going through menopause is so hard. Like also sometimes it can affect their sexual, what's the word I'm looking for? Sexual life. Because down there, the vagina is so dry that they don't enjoy sex anymore. Yes, I am a grown woman. Yes, my mom is here. It doesn't matter. I will still talk about this. I'm a healthcare pro. Right now, I'm not my mommy's daughter. I'm a doctor. So anyways, now I'm a doctor. So, but seriously, there's some women that actually go through menopause and it affects their sexual drive, sexual libido. It affects a whole lot of things. So this is when you seek out doctors. All right. You can seek out your doctor, and based on your own history. See, if you've been seeing your doctor all this while, they know your history. So based on your own medical history, they can actually say, oh yeah, let's put you on medication. We can give you a hormone replacement therapy. For some women, they may not offer it to you because if you have a risk of breast cancer or some form of cancer in your family, they might say feeding estrogen or giving you estrogen or giving you hormone may feed, genetic. But again, discuss it with your own doctor, and they may be able to offer you hormone replacement therapy, which can lessen. Keep in mind, I didn't say 100% take away. Lessen, reduce. Not 100% take away the symptoms that you're feeling. For women that are going through vaginal dryness, use lubrication. KY jelly, I take that back. Not KY jelly, Astroglide. You need a sexual, don't use spit. No, don't use spit. That's no. Use Astroglide. Use lubrication jelly that is made for sexual, not just regular jelly. Astroglide. I know that's a brand. I shouldn't be saying brand, but I know Astroglide works well for people that I know. All right. Also, there are non-hormonal options. As we know, I'm not big into herbal and whatnot. I don't have any background in herbal, so I can't tell you what herbs to use. I'm more of a conventional, I'm a conventional medical practitioner. I don't do herbal. I don't know anyone that does herbal that I trust so far yet. If I do see anyone that I trust their process, I may bring them on Health Talk and we'll talk about herbal and all that. Because my big issue with herbs and stuff is like, there's no dosage. Like we don't know dosage. We don't know side effects. We don't know what it can affect, all that. That's my own. But if I see someone that has done research and has dosage, like 2 tablespoons of this agbo or whatever, and I feel like, okay, I can trust this with their process, I may bring them on Health Talk. So if you know someone like that, not someone that I need someone with back to science. I need science. Okay. All right. So importance of checking, you have to follow up again. I keep saying this, make sure you're following up with your doctor because your bone, your heart, all those things, you're at higher risk when you're going through this time. All right. So I think 11:33. Yes, I've gone over my 30 minutes. All right. Do we have any questions? Please do not forget to share this. Don't forget to share this, share. Hit the share button. I want to see share because this is what encourages me. Unless you don't want me to do this anymore, because I am human. I am human. I like encouragement. I like to know that what I'm doing is making an impact on somebody. Is someone is enjoying it. Someone wants me to continue doing this. If I don't see the share, if I don't see the like, if I don't see the engagement, I feel that I will come to a conclusion that nobody likes this, nobody wants this, nobody is interested in it. So Mutiat, mind your business. So, and I will greatly mind my business. I'm one person that I don't put mouth where I'm not invited to. So if you don't want me, just let me know you don't want me, and I'll carry my kaya and I'll watch my K-drama. Always time for K-drama. So please like, follow, share with your friends, invite your friends to Health Talk. I'm here every Sunday, 11 a.m. Texas time, 12 noon New York time, 6 p.m. Nigerian time. And then from there on, please figure out what your own time zone is. All right. So do we have any questions before I leave? All right. Ooh, I want to ask one question before I leave. Will you do a podcast? I want to, but I don't know how. And editing and all that good stuff. This one is easier for me because I don't have to edit anything. I can be myself. But the editing, I have been looking into podcasts. I should do one. But again, I need interest. Like if people are interested in my podcast, they want to join, and because I just can't be doing it and it's getting no views or not getting any likes or whatever. How do they measure the analytics? So that's why I kind of stuck to this. All right. Cool. All right. So question, can I get pregnant during perimenopause? We talked about this earlier. Can I get pregnant during perimenopause? True or false? Oh, good. Can you get pregnant? Can women get pregnant during perimenopause? Yes, no, maybe. Yes, no, maybe. This one's very interactive. I like this. I should do this more often. Yes, no, maybe. Can women get pregnant during perimenopause? Yes, you can. True. You can get pregnant during perimenopause. It is very possible. Now, is menopause hereditary? Like, is this something you inherit from your ancestors? Is menopause hereditary? Is this something you inherit from your ancestors? Yes or no? Yes. Who is putting angry face in my thing? Why do we have angry face? Why is angry? Menopause, is it hereditary? Is that my auntie? That's my auntie. Hi, auntie. I won't call you what I normally call you, but hi, I see you. Atadiola, I see you. Yes, that's my auntie. All right. Yes, that's my mom's younger sister. Oh, my auntie. And my Auntie Muibatu is here. My Auntie Muiba, my mom's younger sister. My Auntie Adiola, my mom's younger sister. And my mommy is here. So, yes. All right. So, yes, all women will go through menopause. Technically, it's not hereditary. It's just all women will go through it. There's no escaping it. All right. So, it isn't. I will leave you with this recap. So, I don't kill your data. I don't eat it all. Menopause is a natural transition that all women will go through. This is the one time I will say is definite. Every single woman, every single biological woman will go through menopause. I want you to view it positively. There's no shame in going through menopause. You started your period. That's your menopause start. I just call that. You started your period when you were your teenage years. That's your menopause start. When you reach approximately age 51, you'll have a pause, your menopause. So it is part of life. See it positively. Embrace the change that it is. Accept it that way. All right. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. A lot of women are going through menopause just like you. Unfortunately, our parents and the women in front of us have not done a good job talking to us about it. Well, unfortunately, leaves us underprepared and unprepared and not understanding what's going on. So let's talk about it. It is part of life. It is part of woman life. It's not something we should be ashamed to talk about. So let's talk about menopause. All right. So please remember, you're not alone with this. If you found this video helpful, one more time, I would say please share. Meno end. I like that. Meno end. That's postmenopausal. We can call it menostart, menopause, and meno end. I love those three words. Well, I'm going to steal that from you. All right. Please share it. Everybody share. You can tell where I was during my 20s. Don't tell my mom. She doesn't know. All right. And next week, I don't know what we're going to talk about it yet. I don't know what we're going to talk about. If you have any topics you want me to discuss, let me know. Like this week, I think it was picked. This topic was picked by Miss Juliet. She really wanted to know about it, and other people co-signed it. So here we are. I'm always here to teach what you want to know. It's not what I want to teach you, it's what you want to know. What will make an impact in your life is what I want to teach you. What will help you live your healthy life, your best life, like the Gen Zs will call it. What will help you live your best life is what I want to teach you. So if you have any topics you want to talk about, please inbox me and we will discuss it. Now, we'll see. I think someone emailed me to remember to talk about something. No, I have forgotten. I think she said something about bone health, which I did tell you, talk about bone health. Yeah, make sure you see your physicians and they can do a bone scan to make sure you don't have osteoporosis, osteopenia. Osteopenia comes before osteoporosis. Osteopenia is when your bones are weakening, and osteoporosis is when your bones, the density is like shot. So make sure you're following up with the doctors, women over 50, to get a bone scan to see where you are. Increase your calcium, increase your vitamin D intake, exercise, sleep well. I don't know what else to add. All right. It has been a pleasure to be here. Thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you so much for joining me. My cousin is cooking delicious food that I'm about to go eat because I'm smelling it right now. Thank you once again for being here with me. Thank you for letting me teach you. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to be here with you. And one more time, Dr. Sunshine, Dr. Mutiat OG, Dr. Mutiat, whatever you like to call me, signing out. Be well and take care of your health.